Mississippi Hinds County election is fast approaching. The political candidates that are running for 2nd Congressional District is Mr. Brian Flowers and Congressman Benny Thompson. Congressman Thompson starts our conversation off by sharing with us on why he should continue his tenure in Congress. He has served over the last 29 years in some of the top capacities.
In the Mississippi delegation that chairs any committee. I chair Homeland Security Committee, but I also chair the January 6th Select Committee. I'm on the leadership team in the Democratic Party. And so I'm one of those persons that when decisions are being made, I'm in the room.
What are your thoughts on the water crisis in Jackson, Mississippi, being that it is the 21st century and no one should be without clean water, but we're here in 2022 with a water crisis?
Well, I think that there's a lot of finger pointing going from both sides. The mayor's pointing at the governor is saying it's the mayor. Point blank, it's the city's responsibility to run the city utilities. Just like it's the governor's responsibility to run the state. And as such, the president of the nation. I think everybody would agree with that.
I asked Congressman Benny Thompson the same question about the Jackson water crisis, and this is what he had to say.
At the state level, than we've had in quite some time. Over the last few years, several $1 billion have come in. But when you look at how the money, federal money, was dispensed at the state level, Jackson was shortchanged. The majority of those times, Jackson got no money. And then the one time that we're looking at now, Jackson had a different standard applied to it than any other city in the state.
We also asked candidate Brian Flowers what is a big issue in Mississippi he feels that needs to be dealt with if he is elected.
November 5th of last year, wrote a letter to the EPA. The pumps were online, ready to go, to be installed by 2025. Benny Thompson writes a letter November 5th of last year to the EPA demanding for another investigation. 2 weeks later, the EPA shuts down the project. This is hurting our farmers. It is flooding their fields. It is not only hurting the farmers, it also hurts the people that are living out.
We asked Congressman Thompson the same question, and this is his response on the big issue.
In a much faster time. And so I don't want anybody to say that I haven't supported legislation that hadn't incentivized economic development. But I can't get the governor to accept Medicaid expansion dollars because somehow he thinks it was associated with former President Obama and he doesn't want to be identified. Well, the goal is to help the citizens. I'm the only person who voted for it. But it's a state option to take it.
There are 2 candidates, 1 position. Come out to cast your vote on Election Day. Tewana Johnson reporting for WHUC News 7.